Falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
If you lag out, I get the win, bro.
The NFL season, and we are underway.
If you lag out, I get the win.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I bet.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice.
You still got it. You can bring that shit out of town. What you doing?
Was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble reflex to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
This nigga.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Yellow, yellow.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
That's why you're going to lose.
To boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And 3rd, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that, because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Attack, attack!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
The Eagles in a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Attack, attack! Hey, rip list. 15. Let's get it. Let's go. Fight side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one complete to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Yellow.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Yellow. Fight side.
Now Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
But
not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mahomes throw there taken in by Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. And again, it's Mahomes. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Attack, attack!
Now they'll pitch it out here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Come back!
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. Well, this defense is getting after it now. They get the sack on 1st down, and now the pressure's there again, and that forces a throwaway.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Now a handoff running through the middle. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Attack, attack! 15, 15! Attack!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yellow.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57.
Mahomes going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9.
43! 43!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
15. Hey, yo, hey, go.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40.
Man, you cheating like a motherfucker, man. They won't even let me jump on them damn deep balls.
I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game.
You got something, bro? I don't know. You probably did damn tight.
Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this.
Of course, because you can't win without it, fools.
Starting
So
field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know you're using something, though.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like
Every interception you got on the deep ball, I couldn't jump.
Kept their shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Shit, wow, that's all right, though, because I'm recording it. I'm going to go back and review this shit.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's all right. I'm going to show the guys. I'm going to show the guys. I make sure I'm going to show them.
And as they come to the line,
everything that's all the glitchy shit that's happening.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
One thing you can't deny what we see on the film, man.
In this second half, here's 1st and 10.
Attack! Hero 15. Yellow. 15. Hey, Riblet. Hey, 43. Hey, 43, 15. Good time.
Back to throw here. It's caught on the right side at Smith. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. A 5-yard pass on first down, and another 5-yard connection there.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
24-yard line.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. A throw there, but that's gonna wind up incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew
That's your shit glitching out. That ain't me.
Excitement got him on that one.
That's your Titan fucking up.
Was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
It ain't nothing but a fucking device. Like, you can't bring that shit with you. What are you talking about?
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're gonna keep.
You sound dumb right now. Like, why would you not bring it if you're trying to play your game?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Pittsburgh offense.
Yeah, but you still got a fucking tight end.
This one certainly has not gone.
That shit alters. It alters shit.
That this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
A lot.
He'll look to throw.
All your fucking picks were Zinnius, nigga. What are you talking about?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And just 3.
Yeah, because it's a one-on-one situation, and I couldn't fucking jump to mouse your bitch ass. So that's fucking Zinnius right there.
The tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for
What
them
are you
to
talking
move
about?
because you're not
I
getting
did click
benefits
on. Look at that. That should have been over his head. Like, what the fuck?
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Nah, ain't no fucking man. That's Titan. You got that shit because of that Titan. That's what I'm saying. And you damn, y'all talk shit when y'all cheat though. That's wild, bro. What kind of niggas are y'all?
For this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad.
I already told you, man.
But they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every
It don't matter. You can lie, but the man know.
Built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
The point after 3.
You can't lie to the man.
And that would bump the lead up to 26. offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cheating ass nigga, man. That speaks volumes about your character,
For
though.
their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle
Cheating
so
ass
far for
nigga.
this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up,
Look
but
at this
really
shit.
stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them,
I can't fucking, because ain't nobody open. What the hell you want me to do?
but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from
No, it's your Titan.
trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back
How Bradbury just keep up with him and he 96 speed and 96 acceleration? Come on, bro. That what? Who is it then? He still ain't supposed to keep up with him like that. Yeah.
Third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
He's not on that.
Looking to throw.
Stop.
They'll roll him out right. There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw here.
Come on, bro. That wasn't a catch.
And their struggles continue here.
See what I'm saying?
That's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. He'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Nah, that's Titan, bro. Stop.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't.
And my goodness,
I need to slow down.
interception.
It's crazy. Whatever y'all using, it slows down. It slows down the offense. It gives you time to fucking.
How about one last
It gives you time. That's what I'm saying. It gives you time to react because you slow down the fucking.
finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as
Man,
we've seen
stop.
in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Man, you're cheating and you lying about it.
73 yards rushing.
That's all right though. People who cheat need to cheat. That's all I'm gonna say.
On the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
Yep.
Just gave it inside.
They have
Nice
to.
steady gain.
Because they're ass.
Here now, second and
And
4.
we've exposed you for that in person.
Hey, 15.
So you'll get your shine in the franchises and online and shit.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own.
Yeah, because fucking defense is gonna slow down my offense until you pick it.
Okay, so let's face it.
They're gonna give you the chance to damn break on the ball.
Right?
Yeah.
The analytics analytics to tell you one thing or another.
I done
There's a
scored
bad
every
play on
game this
one
fucking
hand, a
season
good
except
play
for
on
this
the
one.
other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Stop.
Complete to Austin here.
That is
in the
not the
middle.
thing.
And they get to him after a gain of
No, you
6
don't.
to the 46. You got the big lead defensively.
You just got cheats.
Willing to give him that
You,
underneath
Bean,
stuff, right?
and the other commissioner, the Panthers nigga. Y'all probably got all the same shit, whatever it is.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw now on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
That's Hopkins. I still supposed to damn moss the fuck out.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go
Oh,
wrong? Let's get it
his
all out of
spectacular
our
catch is like
systems,
97.
please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave
That's
them with
Madden.
just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
That's Matt.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles come
Man, fuck you, man.
But it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way.